Hillary Clinton, grab audio soundbite number 6. You have to hear this. This is last night in Las Vegas at Rancho High School. Hillary Clinton held a roundtable discussion campaign event. Just absorb this.
We can't wait any longer for a path to full and equal citizenship. Now, this is where I differ with everybody on the Republican side. Make no mistakes. Today, not a single Republican candidate, announced or potential, is clearly and consistently supporting a path to citizenship. Not one. When they talk about legal status, that is code for second-class status. If Congress continues to refuse to act as president, I would do everything possible under the law to go even further.
And grab number 7. This is a companion, and we do have time. Barely squeeze it. Listen to this.
The facts are really clear.
Listen.
You know, we know how much people who are working hard contribute to our economy.
Illegal.
Both in what they buy and in what they pay in taxes. In fact, in New York, which I know a little bit about because I represented it for 8 years and I live there now.
Listen.
Our undocumented workers in New York pay more in taxes than some of the biggest corporations in New York.
I told you. Back in a moment. Yeah, man, the drive-bys are going to have fun fact-checking that, aren't they? You hear that? Play soundbite 7 again. We had to jam that at you real fast here because of constraints of time. This is Mrs. Clinton at Rancho High School, and she's campaigning. High school, low information. Remember, we just had news that 16% or whatever, 8th graders know nothing about America. I forget what the number is. It's just devastating. And she's out talking to a bunch of really uneducated high school students here and justifying amnesty, ripping Republicans for not caring about illegals, not caring about people of color, and saying she's going to do it no matter what. There isn't a single Republican that cares about these people, but I do it. And not only that, you want to know how these people are discriminated against? Listen to this.
The facts are really clear. You know, we know how much people who are working hard contribute to our economy, both in what they buy and in what they pay in taxes. In fact, in New York, which I know a little bit about because I represented it for 8 years and I live there now, our undocumented workers in New York pay more in taxes than some of the biggest corporations in New York.
I mean, it's just, wait a minute, that's the kind of stuff media loves, though. They love that. See, that's so audacious. That's the kind of lie that Clintons are known for, that the media loves getting behind. Just like Harry Reid saying, a friend of mine told me Mitt Romney hadn't paid his taxes in 10 years. What friend? You don't need to know that. You need to go ask Romney why he hasn't paid his taxes in 10 years. And the media goes off and does it. So it won't be long here before there's going to be a theme out there on Twitter and Facebook and every social media that illegals pay more in taxes than New York corporations. Undocumented workers pay more in taxes. If they're undocumented, how do we know? But I mean, you don't even have to go to that point to discover how literally absurd that is. But remember the audience, low information people who are going to just sop that right up. They're going to believe that because they want to believe it, because they've also been told how rotten and greedy and selfish corporations are. Here's Julie Pace. She's the AP info babe. And she was on CNN's New Day this morning, and John King was talking to her about Hillary's comments on immigration at this Las Vegas town hall. And King said, that's smart politics. To go out and say that these illegals are paying more in taxes than corporations, that's smart. But see, doesn't matter that it's a lie. It doesn't matter that it's absurd. It doesn't matter that it's a disservice to these kids. No. That's smart politics. It stokes the Republican fire. But she's sitting in Nevada. Used to be a swing state, been Democrat the last couple cycles. If the Latino population is growing in your state in presidential politics, guess what? It's turning blue. And here's Julie Pace, her AP.
Hillary Clinton laid down a really tough marker there. She was to the left of President Obama on this, saying not only does she want to have citizenship through legislation, but she suggested she would even be willing to do that through executive actions. And when she's talking about the Republican field, the person she's really talking about there is Jeb Bush, because Jeb Bush has talked about how he would be willing to look for legal status for people who are in this country illegally, but he has not talked as clearly about citizenship. And she's saying she would go that far.
So Hillary Clinton is getting to the left of Obama and Jeb Bush on immigration. Now, how could it be that Hillary has to work hard to get to the left of a potential Republican nominee on any issue? How does that happen? How does it happen that a dyed-in-the-wool socialist Democrat has to work hard to get to the left of a potential Republican nominee? That's just mind-boggling. But that's her analysis. But you see, Hillary Clinton lies through her teeth about undocumented workers paying more in taxes than New York corporations. Not one blink of an eye in the media. Nope, doesn't even register with them. And so it goes uncommented on. Therefore, it stands. And these students at this school walk out of that school at the end of the day thinking that that's true. That's the Clintons the media know and love. Make no mistake about it. So I got an email from a friend, and this is a good point. Hillary says she'd do anything possible under the law to grant people citizenship. Since only Congress can legally grant people citizenship, what on earth could she as president do under the law to grant full citizenship to illegals? You know, when you get down to even Obama is not claiming to grant them citizenship. He's just going to grant them amnesty and get the process started. He's doing everything he can to set in motion for the courts to pressure Congress to do it, which is what all these guys talking amnesty are doing. Not just Obama, but Jeb and whoever else is doing it. But Hillary's out there claiming she's going to do it. Under the law, she's going to grant them citizenship, and she doesn't have the power. Only Congress can do it. And it's important to understand, Obama is not promising with his amnesty to make them citizens. He's not even reaching that far. The woman doesn't know what she's talking about, folks. Do not doubt me. She really is, she's not competent. She's over